do you have some form of a logic in terms of how you manage risk within your business practice? And so, a lot of guys that I speak to would tell me, look, Gavin, I just don't have enough time. I just don't have, there's so many moving parts to my business. I've so much stuff going on, but I do have a good feeling that my business is making money. We're all making money. And, the pipeline looks very good for more work in the future. Does it? And like there's a great argument for having somebody independent or impartial, or maybe some logic or a model that once a month you have a boardroom meeting style event where maybe you have a non-executive director. And then, I can hear you straight away saying, what's he talking about, non-executive director? I don't have the money. I'm only a one-man band. A non-executive director can be a friend, an uncle, an aunt. It can be somebody that is a family friend that maybe is totally not on point with regards to what you do on a day-to-day basis. They haven't a clue. But once a month, they sit down with you and they're able to ask you clear and measurable questions that puts you back on the spot in terms of, have you looked at this? Have you looked at your P&L? Where is your growth forecast at the moment? Where is your labor forecast at the moment? How much risk have you taken on within the business in terms of financial risk? Where are you at with regards to wages? Where are you at with regards to the balance sheet and money in the bank right now at this moment in time? Don't have to be an expert in the figures. If you don't have the figures, you must have a good bookkeeper. Have the bookkeeper there at the end of that month at that so-called, boardroom style meeting, and don't be feeling that you're beneath the sort of, the boundary to have a boardroom style event once a month. And religiously stick to that, because it creates a situation where people are holding you accountable for the risk that you might be taking on in the business. And even from my own business point of view, I actually love being checked and challenged by other people, because it makes me more aware of what I'm actually doing within my own business. Am I assessing the risk of within my business? And I'm not just talking about safety. I'm talking about the commercial risk. I'm talking about the financial risk. I'm talking about the operational risk. Entirely, everything as a package. Are you looking at that in a way that, will bend and twist you in terms of where you're at? So questions like, how much labor have you at the moment? How much wages is going out? How much products did you buy in the last 60 days or 30 days? When was the last time that you paid yourself, for example? All of these different areas and ideas and questions, they all actually form what you're actually building is a strategic model for your specific business. And nobody can build that for you, only yourself. You're the only person who can actually dictate to what a strategy looks like within your business. So if you think that you can just pick up the phone and ring a business mentor, yeah, they have templates, tools that can help you, in terms of, getting some information down on a piece of paper. But ultimately, if you're running the ship and the way you run it, no one will run it better than the way you are running it. Now, you may need to make changes. And this is what the board meeting does every once a month. It makes you accountable for what you're doing. And it gives you the checks and balances to say, I need to fix that within the next meeting, before the next boardroom meeting, because I am not going into that next boardroom meeting making me look like as if I haven't a clue about what's going on in the business.